Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what area of your life you are leveling up in and how you can help with that process. So as always, we have 4 piles. Here's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Take your time choosing a pile, whichever one you're intuitively drawn to. If you need time, pause the video. I have timestamps listed below, but without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. Hey group 1. Okay, so let's see what area of your life is leveling up. So we're going to start off with your oracle cards. We have full moon in Libra, find a balance, cleansing, own your divine power, thoughts create your reality, and the first house. Okay, so it looks like the biggest expansion in your life is going to be in regards to yourself, like not really anything outside of you. It's really a change like that's coming from within you. So there's like a big transformation happening within you. I get big like glow up energy from this. So you very well could be trying to make changes to your appearance or your health, things like that. But what I'm seeing is that this goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot going on inside of you that is transforming, and this is what's going to take you to the next level, like mentally, internally, just like how you see yourself, like within and without. Like, this is really powerful because I'm seeing that you're really kind of like taking an assessment of like your actions and how like your life has played out like up until this point, and you're wanting things to change, like things that haven't worked out in your favor in the past. It's like you're really taking an assessment of where you could have done things differently, and you're really like taking this time to do some reflection right now and figuring out like how to make your life a better one for you, like, and how just one where things work out more in your favor more often, you know? So with this first house card, it says what people see and the impression you give. So I think at this time you're really trying to figure out like how you come off to people, and just like your dealings and interactions with people, and like how that affects you in the long run. Because we also have this own your divine power card. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So what I'm really seeing here is that you guys are people pleasers. You guys like always put others before yourself. And I'm not, obviously, like that doesn't come from a bad place. It's like you care about people and you want peace and harmony in your life, especially with this full moon and Libra card, which is all about relationships and balance and harmony. And you're definitely not someone who likes to have drama or controversy in your life. Like you're definitely the type of person who likes to keep the peace. And I think in the past, like you've always kind of acted in a way that just kept like the harmony between you and people. Like even if it wasn't what you wanted for yourself, I think you're the type of person to just like go along with things or not speak up if it's not really something you want, just because you don't want to create strife with someone else or a group of people, etc. So I think you're coming into that realization that it's kind of like you've been living your life for other people and not as much for yourself, and that's not fair to you, right? So it's like you're taking your power back in a way. It's like, no, this is my life, like I'm gonna live it for me. And if other people have a problem with that or don't agree with that or don't agree with the things that I want for myself, then that's their problem. And I mean, this isn't a bad thing. It's not like you're going out of your way to like hurt people in the process. It's just like you're owning your power, and you're not going to back down for anyone. It's like you really are coming into a place where you put yourself first, but in a way that's like respectful all around, just mainly to yourself. Then we have this cleansing card. It says purification, and the trigger statement is their opinion matters to me. The true statement is I see things in a new way. And it says, as you release external influences and energy, you will become clear with regard to what is needed, which is exactly what I'm seeing happening for you guys. It's like you're starting to not place other people's opinions and thoughts of you like at the forefront, and you're seeing things differently. It's like you're realizing now that that stuff shouldn't matter as much as you've like placed it, you know, as a priority in your life, because you're the one that suffers in the end. And so yeah, you're really like letting go of the need for approval from others. And I'm seeing this not even in like one area of your life. Like this is something that's going to affect every single area of your life. I mean, I'm talking career, love, relationships in general. This is why this is so huge for you guys, because it really is gonna make a big difference in like every area of your life. Yeah, and then we have thoughts create your reality. So I feel like in doing this, you guys are going to be thinking differently because you're no longer putting other people before yourself as far as like gaining their approval or trying to keep the peace in situations. It's like now that you're taking back your power and like putting yourself first and really putting your needs first, this is going to like change your entire life, because like this says, you're seeing things in a new way. You're seeing things differently now because you know what you want for yourself, and you're not gonna put that on the back burner for anyone else because you're over that. I mean, I think you're seeing now how that's just never worked out for you personally in your life in the past. Like you've always been the one to suffer in the end, and I think for a long time you've been okay with that. You've been okay with you know, being that person who suffers for the greater good of anyone else. And while that seems like noble and, you know, very kind and everything in that moment, I think you're sick of being the one who comes last at the end of the day. You want to see yourself differently. You want a better life for yourself. You want to be the one that comes out on top. And so you're no longer going to be putting yourself last, like in any kind of situation. You're going to ask yourself, like, what is it that I want? And, you know, how can I, you know, get that in a way that's good for everybody? It's like, of course, you don't want to hurt anyone in the process or let anyone down. But at the same time, your feelings matter just as much as anyone else's. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of like self-respect coming through here, and just seeing yourself differently as a whole. And it's just gonna like reverberate like throughout your life, like all areas of your life. That's what I'm seeing with this card. Okay, so let's move on and get your tarot cards and go a little deeper. Okay, so we have the Two of Fire, Two of Wands with domination, the Two of Earth with change, the Sun of Water, the Six of Earth with success, and the Fool. All right. This is big stuff. This is powerful. Yeah, with this Fool card, I think you're in the process of this transformation that's happening within you right now, but you're kind of coming to a point where that with this Fool card, it's like you're going to be a completely different person. It's like you're about to embark on like a totally new journey in your life. It's like a new chapter of your life. That's what I'm seeing with this Fool card. It's like it's a new chapter because it's a new version of you. And so that's the biggest difference here. Yeah, because with this domination card, the Two of Fire, this is definitely like what what I've been seeing, like this struggle within you where it's like you want certain things to happen in your life, but then you're so quick to kind of shut that down or like put it on the back burner so somebody else can have their way or what they want. And that's what actually makes perfect sense with this wrestling image, is because it's like kind of a tug of war here between what you really want and what the wants and needs of others are. And so too often you've kind of let the other people or situations win. So it's your time to win. It's your turn, you know? And I feel like you're really feeling that within yourself. And so that's why you're coming into this new state of being here, and you're ready for this change. It's like before, like for too long, you were okay with the way things were, even though you were the one coming out last. But I think that now you've had enough. You've had enough of it, and you're ready to make the necessary changes so that you can finally come out on top in all of these areas of your life. Yeah, because look at this image. So we have like half of this tree. It's just like really, there's just like no life, and there's no growth like on that tree. And I feel like that's kind of what you've been experiencing in your life, is just like a lack of progress, a lack of growth in the desired areas of your life. And so with this change that you're making within you, that's gonna change it completely. I mean, look at the other side of this tree. It's like fertile and growing, and it's just alive. Its fullest potential. So that's what's happening here. And with this Sun of Water, this would be the Knight of Cups. So it's like you're taking your cup of love. I don't see this in a romantic way. I know the Knight of Cups usually is portrayed in that sense, but I'm seeing this as you kind of only investing your energy and your love like into things and people and situations that are only going to be good for you, be good back to you. So it's like you're taking back your power. You're owning your divine power, like this card says. And I think you're going to be a lot more selective with where you choose to invest your time and energy and your love, because you are really loving and caring person, and I can see that you would gladly put your needs on the back burner if it is going to help someone else. But I think at the end of the day, like, that's not working for you. So yeah, you're taking back your power, and you're only going to put your energy and love into things that are going to give that back to you in some way, shape, or form. Because yeah, we have this Six of Earth, which would be the Six of Pentacles, and it says success. So this is where you're looking to go right now in your life. It's like you don't want to be on the bottom. You don't want to come out last. You're sick of it. You're sick of like giving your all to things and people and situations, and then that it just like blowing up in your face or not working out for you. And you've had enough of it. So yeah, I do see like a lot more success coming in all areas of your life, because you're just going to be a lot more selective about where you put that energy. And yeah, with this Fool card, we have a baby. Looks like it's in an egg, or I guess it could be a womb. But yeah, this is what you're going to be birthing into your life. It's just this new chapter, like full of success. And we got the Sun on the bottom of the deck here. So a lot of success and a lot more happiness in your life. I feel like in the past, like you just weren't really happy, because I think the only thing that was happening for you is that you were just being drained, or you feel like you were investing your energy into things that just weren't kind of bringing that back for you. So yeah. So you're bringing a lot more happiness and success into your life. Once you go through this transformation, Like I said, it's mainly internal, but it's so powerful that it's gonna like reverberate in all areas of your life. So this is big stuff. I mean, the biggest changes come from within, right? Because it's all about your perspective and it's all about how you see yourself. I mean, she's looking in the mirror right here and she's kind of like I said, like taking an assessment of like her life, and it's like, okay, this and this like hasn't worked out for me. Where have I gone wrong? Like, what have I done wrong? Because I see that you are a really great person. You're very loving and caring and kind. So I think you're starting to figure that out. It's not that you've done anything wrong. It's just you kind of put your energy into situations that just weren't willing to reciprocate. So that's why like you haven't really seen much success in like certain areas of your life. But now that it's changing, you're starting to see things differently, and it really starts with you from within. No more people pleasing with this own your divine power card. You got to put yourself first because it is your life, right? Like at the end of the day. And I'm not saying like you should be, this horrible person who is going to like disregard other people's feelings. I don't think you guys could ever be that person. But like this full moon in Libra card says, find a balance. It's like, okay, yes, you can look out for others and their needs in the moment. But what are your needs as well? It's like, make sure that those are met too. Yeah. So just as long as you can compromise with, people and situations in your life, you're going to be just fine. But I think you're going to start recognizing a lot sooner where things just aren't going to be reciprocated. I think you're going to recognize that early on, like from now on, just because I think you're going to be looking for that. I think you're going to be taking like an assessment of that early on. And instead of just getting your hopes up for things that may or may not work out, right? I think you're going to like step up early on and be like, okay, is this going to have what I want like out of it? Yeah, so this is big stuff, group one. This is really, really positive. I see you just going through a huge transformation within, and you're going to see a lot more happiness and success in your future because of it all around. This isn't even about like one area of your life. I mean, you're going to see this kind of affect all areas of your life in a positive way. So yeah, group one, I think that's all that I have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, group two. Okay, so let's see what area of your life is leveling up. So we're going to start off with your oracle cards, and we have full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Myrrh, clearing negativity, practice moderation, and the 8th house. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. I can tell this is going to be one of my heavier piles, if not the heaviest. Not that anything bad's happening. I'm just seeing like a lot of resistance on your part when it comes to making progress in some area of your life. Ooh, okay. So let's start off with this Mirror card. It says support, and the trigger statement is I am not supported. The true statement is I move forward with divine grace. And it says, take comfort and know that you are supported. Nurture your inner child and connect with the earth. So you guys are my cynics of this group, or this video, not this group. You guys are really cynical. Yeah, okay. When we have this clearing negativity card, release negativity from within or around you. So I do think like this stems from past experiences where maybe in the past you feel like you've been taken advantage of and you're kind of resistant to opening yourself up to new situations because you don't want that to happen again. Um, yeah, so with this clearing negativity card, it's like you're still feeling those feelings that you experienced like with other situations, and it's time to rid yourself of that because it's only hindering you from moving forward in your life. Like it's only going to keep you held back if you continue to just sit like in this negativity and these bad experiences and emotions, like it's time to clear all that away and move forward with your life and not just not let this keep you held back. And obviously, like if it is, it's out of protection, right? Like you're keeping your defenses up because you don't want something like this to happen again. But at the same time, with this full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Clearly, there's something in your life that you want and you would like to take action towards, but it's like you're holding yourself back out of fears, like of the past repeating itself. So yeah, just God, this doesn't feel good, guys. Like you need to clear your energy for real. Get some Reiki, sage yourself down, something. Take a salt bath. Yeah, this doesn't feel good at all. I don't know how you guys sit with this all the time. Anyway, so we have this eighth house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel like you've been taken advantage of in some way in the past, or that people are only after you for like one thing. It's like you really feel like you're just gonna get fucked over and over again. So, but at the same time, it's like, are you really gonna like hold yourself back from like going after the things that you really want out of fear? Like, yeah, of course you don't want the same thing to happen again. But with this practice moderation card, it's like you don't have to go all in. Like it's like you can like dip your toe in a little bit and just check out the water, okay? Take the temperature first. You don't have to like commit to something fully. It just it feels like it's very like black and white with you guys. It's like either you're all in and you're about to like screw yourself, or you just don't do it at all and then you also screw yourself because you're not even giving something a chance. So you just have to find that middle ground and tread lightly and just feel things out. I understand like you would have fears about something, but it doesn't mean you should shut off completely from like every experience moving forward, because that's not fair to you. Okay. All right. Let's move on to your tarot cards. So we have the Emperor, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Temperance. Okay. You guys are something else, I swear to God. Okay. Oh man. You guys are like bitter. Damn. Okay. So I definitely see you guys as this Emperor. It's like, okay, I see you guys as like really proud of like everything that you have and everything that you worked for. I think that means a lot to you. And it's like you would not be okay like with someone trying to like swindle you or take from you, I guess. Like you're really cautious of that. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we have we have this Emperor next to the Two of Cups, and like look at the face like on the Emperor. She's like side-eyeing the Two of Cups, like, fuck love. Like, no thanks. Oh my gosh. Yikes. It's like you would rather immerse yourself in your work, because I feel like in that sense, like you would have a feeling of like abundance or like growth in that area of your life, and you think that you would be satisfied with that, but at the same time, you're still looking over here. I think you secretly want that, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't even be paying attention to that. So, yeah, you guys got some stuff to work out inside of you. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Um, yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Temperance. Again, with this moderation and the Temperance, it's like you can have everything that you want. You really can. This is like you're the one who's like telling yourself that you can't have certain things because in your mind it's going to go a certain way and that's it. So you're only letting yourself down. It's like you're not even like giving anything a chance. Let's see with the Six of Swords. I feel like in the past you have like obviously you have experienced something like this, otherwise you wouldn't feel this way. But in the past, like you have gotten yourself out of a situation where you feel like you were giving more than you were getting, I guess, or you feel like there was an ulterior motive, or you feel like people just kind of wanted something from you. And so, yeah, you got yourself out of that situation, but you're still feeling like really bitter about it, and it's holding you back. Like you really got to let that shit go. Yeah, it's not serving you. Temperance. It's interesting because we have this card with the Two of Cups, and there's two cups in each card, right? So it's like you want this is kind of where I see you right now, like with the Two of Cups. It's like you got your cup, somebody else has their cup, but it's like at this point you have not been willing to do this. Like kind of intertwine your cups here. Like you're holding back because you have like a lot of fears that it's just not going to be reciprocated, or they're only going to take from you and that's it. But this is all in your head. Like obviously it's fine to be cautious. I mean, there's all types of people in the world that will do all sorts of things, but it's like you've been so stuck on like this is the only way and this is how it's always going to be and this is always going to happen to me, that you're not even like opening yourself up to something more when it's totally possible. This person is like, they want to like give you their cup. They want your cups to like share the water here. You catch my drift, right? You know what I mean? So it's really all on you. You have to open yourself up to this if you're going to see any changes in your life in this area. Yeah, okay. So I also got some other tarot cards that fell out while I was shuffling, and I felt like they could be significant. So we also got the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, shocker, and the Chariot. Okay, so this is you right now, Four of Pentacles, holding back. It's like everything about you in your life, you're like, nope, mine, mine, mine. No one's getting anything from me. So you guys need to chill, okay? Like you guys are like so don't take this the wrong way, but like you guys are kind of uptight and like you're treating life so serious when it doesn't need to be that way. Like with this 3 of Cups, like this is telling you guys to lighten up a little bit, loosen up, like have some fun. That's probably what you guys need right now, is like just to have some fun. You guys are like wound up, it seems like. um so yeah, with this Chariot card, it's like any struggles that you feel like you're going to face, like with whatever it is that you're worrying about or you fear, it's like you're going to overcome it. But the thing is, you have to like take the steps in that direction to do so. You'll never know if you don't try. And so it's like, are you really going to keep yourself held back like for the rest of your life, thinking that there's only going to be one outcome for you if you decide to move forward? Like, no, that's not even like, okay, since you guys are clearly more in your head space than your heart, how about this? Statistically speaking, there's how many people in the world, right? Do you really think that like out of all of these people, every single person is gonna fuck you over? Like, come on, like that's not even possible. Not everyone is like that. So yeah, this is all on you guys. Like, you guys gotta, if you're gonna see change in your life, and I definitely see that you do want change, you have this take inspired action card. And not only that, but we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there is something right now that you guys have your eyes on, but at the same time, it's like you're just kind of sitting here and not going for it. You guys are like gonna explode or something, I feel like. It's like all of this like pent up desires and energy, but that you're not doing anything with. It's not good for you. Something needs to change. And with this 8th house, this is all about transformation, like in your life. I know that's kind of what the theme of the whole reading is, but like the 8th house in particular is about like having those big transformations. And it's all about shared resources too, and intense emotions, like it says, which is interesting because I feel like that's something that is really near and dear to your heart, is like everything that you've worked for and your money and just like stuff like that. And I think you guys have a lot of fears about letting anyone in because you don't want to be taken advantage of. But if you want to live the rest of your life miserable, then, you know, that's fine. Just do that. Don't do anything, I guess. But you're going to be missing out. You know, I think for a while, it's like you've been fooling yourself. It's like, okay, well, this is fine. I'm just going to work my ass off and not give my energy to anything else, and I'll just find my happiness through work. And like, it's like, okay, that's fine. You can do that. But at the same time, it's like you're always going to be looking over here and kind of wondering what if. It's like, okay, I kind of want this too, but I'm scared to let it in. So what do you do? Are you just going to sit there the rest of your life and think about it? Or are you going to take inspired action and actually go after what you're feeling and what you want? It's really all up to you. But right now, I don't see that changing. So yeah, I guess like in terms of like what area of your life is leveling up, I would say that you have to let people in. But that's the thing. I don't feel like that's happening right now. It's just something that you need to know so that you can see this change in your life. So you can let more like happiness and love into your life. I just feel like you've been shutting that away or shutting it off and keeping it away for so long and not letting anyone into your life. Like not really, you know what I mean? It's like you always have this guard up and this defense, and but you're not going to get what you really want at the end of the day if you keep doing that. The thing is, everybody has fears when it comes to, starting new relationships, things like that. It's normal, it's natural, but it's like it's so strong within you that it just keeps you from doing anything. So you really gotta muster up the courage here to get back on that saddle, okay? Get back on the motorcycle and just go after what you want. You just gotta do it. That's it. You gotta take that leap of faith. That's the only way that you're gonna see that this doesn't have to be a pattern in your life. And like this card says, you think you're not supported, but the true statement is, I move forward with divine grace. This is all about like forward movement. It's like you have to do it yourself. Like you're not going to experience some magical change in your life like just on its own. Like it comes from you. So yeah, it's you got to change your mindset a little bit. You got to get out of that like victim mentality and not stop thinking that everyone's out to get you. And stop thinking that like you're never going to be supported and loved in the way that you would like to be. You just have to like take it like step by step. Like I said, it's like you can tread carefully. You can tread lightly. Like look at this card. Like she literally has one foot in the water. Just, just get in there a little bit and feel it out. And if you start seeing like red flags, then there you go. Like there's your answer. But I think you owe it to yourself to, just give yourself a chance. Because I don't really see anything changing, like in terms of your feelings and wants, like if you don't take action. It's like you're going to keep continuing to feel not good because I'm feeling you guys' energy and it sucks. Like I don't want to feel this way. You shouldn't have to feel this way. It's like, are you going to continue to sit on the sidelines and just watch other people form these connections and just kind of like sit there and scoff at them like, ugh? No, you can have it too. Okay. All right. I think I've lectured you guys enough. But yeah, group 2, that's all that I see for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey, group 3. Okay, so let's see what area of your life is leveling up. So we're going to get started with your oracle cards, and we have last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Cilantro with letting go. Value your self-worth. Your diamond. Don't relinquish your power. And the 10th house, your achievements and status and the outside world. Okay, so it looks like the area of your life that is going to be leveling up is your career. That's what I see here. I feel like in the past, like you may have had a bit of self-doubt when it comes to actually achieving your goals in this area of your life. But what this is saying is that you are like something special. You are really talented at what it is that you do. So it's time that you start seeing your value a lot more. And I think that that's going to help push you in the right direction here. Because we have this cilantro card. It says, the trigger statement is, this is not the way it is supposed to be. The true statement is, I am free. Lift up your burdens and allow the divine to free you from them. Allow yourself to be cleansed of anything that is weighing you down. So I think that you guys have been kind of like down like in the past just because you feel like you haven't made enough progress as as much as you would like to see anyway in like this area of your life. It looks like career or some kind of hobby or like a side business or something like that that you really want to like grow and take off for yourself. This is something that you're passionate about. This is something that you're talented at and you're good at and something you enjoy. And so of course you would want to take this in the world of like business. I mean, you know, if you can make money off of something you love doing, then why not? So I feel like this is something you've been really wanting for yourself, but you haven't really seen the progress with it that you would like to see. So it's kind of like, kind of gotten you down a little bit, you know, kind of questioning yourself, like, you know, is this really something I should be pursuing? Am I good enough at this? And what this is saying is, yes, you are. You are a gem in this area. Like you have so much more talent with this, like so much more worth than you realize. And with this don't relinquish your power card, I always see this card as like a don't give up card. That's always the message that I get from that card. I don't know why. So that's definitely what I'm seeing for you guys is do not give up. Like keep going with whatever it is that you've been trying to see progress with. It could be your career, it could be like a side business, like I said, or something that you're trying to get off the ground. Keep going. Don't give up because you're good at this. You're good at it. You just are. Like so, it's like why throw all of this away when you could really make something of this? Just because you haven't seen the growth that you've been wanting to see out of it yet doesn't mean that it's not going to come. Right? So that's why they're saying don't give up, keep going. And then we have this last quarter moon in Virgo card, attend to the details. So they're saying that there's more that can be done with this. Okay, it's not like this is definitely not a situation where you've given it your all and it's like you're on your last leg and and this or that. No, like there's so much more potential to be had here. There's so much more you can do to help push this in the right direction. So that's why this is saying attend to the details. It's like kind of get down to like the nitty gritty. It's like, okay, you've been seeing the big picture for some time now. You know what you want in that aspect, right? But it's like, what can you do when it comes to like the little things, the details? It's like, that's really, that really matters too. It's the little things, you know, the little touches like here and there that can really add to it and make things sparkle. You know what I mean? So look into that as well. But yeah, so let's take a look at your tarot cards and get a little deeper. So we have the Four of Swords, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay, so with this Four of Swords, I guys, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but you guys have not been doing enough, okay? I think you're probably aware of this. This is not like news to you. But I just feel like you've been sleeping on this a little bit, you know, for a little too long, okay? So I feel like you're kind of being encouraged right now to put more into it. Attend to the details as well. You know, just kind of dive a little deeper into this. If you're really going to see progress with this, it's going to take a lot more from you. I think you guys have been, you know, I don't know. It's like you haven't woken up to your full potential. As far as like when it comes to like the actions you can take when it comes to getting this off the ground. It's like you have the talent, right? That's not what I'm saying. You have the talent. That is there. That is in place. You can absolutely crush this. But as far as like making moves like in this direction, I think more needs to come out of that. There's just a lot more action that needs to be happening if you're going to see progress with this. So that's what I'm getting with this Judgment card. It's like It's like, it's funny that like these came out together, the Four of Swords and the Judgment. It's because it's like literally like a wake up call, like a alarm clock from the divine saying like, okay, it's time to get up. It's time to get moving. Like, let's get this show on the road, you know, because they know that they know what you want and they're supporting you in this. And so it's like they're kind of help pushing you in this direction so that you can come out successful with this. So yeah, you're starting to get that alarm clock right now from spirit. It's like, all right, wake up. We got shit to do. And it's funny because okay, so this is the after tarot, right? And I've never actually like looked at the imagery on this card, but it's kind of grim because in the normal judgment card, it's like all these people are like coming out of their coffins, I guess. And everyone's like awake and alive. But in this version of the card, it's like we got some skeletons. Like not everybody is getting to go up on Judgment Day, you know what I mean? So with this imagery, I feel like you guys, this is you. Like you guys are like the chosen one, like basically. And you're not the only one. It's like you're one of the chosen ones, like in this field of whatever it is that you guys are looking to do. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like you have what it takes, and your spirit guides, like your spirit team, knows this. That's why they're like kind of helping push you in this direction because they know that you will be successful with this. And that's where they're saying don't give up, don't relinquish your power because you have it within you. This is just so like powerful to me, like this imagery on this card. It's like if that doesn't tell you right there, like you are one of the chosen ones that can make it like in this field, you know what I mean? Not everyone is built for this. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone can go where you're going. And I think that that's really like powerful. But with this Eight of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you got to put in the work. You just got to do it. That's just how it is, right? That's what it takes to get to this level of success, you know, where you're going. You just got to, you know, roll up your sleeves and get in there. Do everything you can to really make some forward movement with this, you know, even when it comes to like tending to the details, you know, don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to making progress. It's like just do everything you can. It's all going to make a difference. It's all going to add up, right? So as soon as you do like really like put the work in and like put more out there, that's when you're going to see things like really take off with the Chariot. It's like you're going to start to see like forward movement, more progress with this in the direction that you would like to see it go. Once you actually like kind of muster up the energy to actually put more action into this. Yeah, so we have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you guys, like this is, it doesn't get much better than that. Like you will be successful with this, like absolutely, no doubt about it. It just comes down to you and what you're willing to put out there, you know, the more the better. It's like the more that you do, the quicker that this is going to happen for you. That's what I see here. So this is really exciting. This is super positive. Because I feel like you have been kind of down in the past, like, yeah, you know, maybe this won't work out for me, you know, that kind of stuff. But this is like really telling you, like, no, keep going. Don't give up because this is going to happen for you. Like you value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. That's what this says. You're a diamond. Like you are one of the chosen ones, okay? Like you absolutely have what it takes to make it. It's just, it all comes down to you and like how much you put out there. But once you do start like kind of being more consistent, like that's what I see. It's like you you've made a little bit of progress, but not enough, right? So it's like as long as you can be more consistent with like everything that you're putting out there, that's when you're really gonna start to see like a lot more forward movement. And then, yeah, and then like everything's gonna change. It's just gonna be like a total night and day. Like from what I see, it's like, yeah, you're going from the Four of Swords, which is like, I'm chilling, whatever, to like the Wheel of Fortune. It's like total night and day difference. It's like there's no way that you're gonna be able to chill like this once you have like all of this like I want to say good luck, but it's really not good luck because it's going to come as a result of your hard work. So that's what it is. It's just like things are really going to start shifting in your favor, exactly how you want it to. It's all on you right now. But this is really positive because now you know, like, this is going to work out for you. Like, there's no reason for you to doubt this or doubt yourself because you really do have what it takes. You just need to put more out there. That's all. And you're going to see progress with it. So, yeah, this is really positive. 10th house. Yeah, you're about to achieve like a lot more. You're about to gain a higher status in whatever this is that you're trying to pursue. Yeah, you're on your way for sure. Just do all that you can. Attend to the details, the big stuff and the small stuff. It's like just do it all. Just really, really get in there and start taking more action. And that's when you're going to start to see these changes. Okay, group 3, so that's all that I have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hi, group 2. Okay, so let's see what area of your life is leveling up. So we're going to start off with your oracle cards, and we have Full Moon in Cancer, Let Your Fears Dissolve. Tangerine, Innocence. Life-changing epiphany or experience. Give without expectation. And the second house. Okay, so the second house is your assets, finances, and the things that you value. So it looks like you could be experiencing some changes within that area of your life, like when it comes to your assets and your finances. We're going to look into why as well, because I'm not really sure like how that exactly is going to play out. But we have this life-changing epiphany or experience, and it says it's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So, okay, it looks like there is going to be some kind of life-changing experience or action that's going to happen. Like it's going to affect your financial situation, your assets, your finances, all that stuff. Whatever this experience is, it's going to affect that. So, and we have this tangerine card with Innocence. The trigger statement says, I have so much to do. And the true statement says, I am playful. Let the burdens of responsibility go in this moment and look at your world with the eyes of a child. So it seems like you guys do feel some responsibility, like when it comes to this area of your life, your assets and your finances and all that stuff. It's like that really does like weigh heavily on your shoulders. And so I think that's kind of like how you've been kind of approaching life, or just it's like that's always in the back of your mind, right? It's like whatever you choose to do, it's like, okay, how is this going to affect my finances? Is this going to benefit them, or is it going to take from that? And then we have this Let Your Fears Dissolve card. So it's like it really seems like you base like a lot of your decisions on this second house arena. your finances, your assets, like the things that you have, like that really controls like your life. It looks like that really plays a huge factor in your decisions and in your wants and your desires. It's like, I mean, and that's very responsible, right? Is to consult that area of your life before you make any like big changes. But at the same time, it seems like you're kind of living a life out of fear more than going after the things that you want and the things that you love. So that's kind of what's happening here. And then we have this give without expectation. So again, it's like you question like whenever you kind of put yourself in a situation, how is this gonna affect me? Is this gonna hurt me financially? Is it gonna help me? But what this is saying is like kind of get out of that fear-based mindset. I think you kind of think about that like either too often or just too much to the point where it's like putting you in a state of fear, and it's not exactly healthy. So what this is saying is like if you can just give to like the things that you want in your life, like without kind of wondering like how like what you'll get back out of it, like tangibly, you know what I mean? Then you can kind of free yourself from this mindset that you're in. So yeah, I mean, this is so broad. This could apply to anything, but if there's like people in your life that you want to, have better relationships with, or hobbies that you want to invest more of your time in, it's like stop thinking about what's in it for you or what you're going to get out of the situation or how it's going to affect you, like whether negatively or positively, if you're going to get something out of it. Like it's time to like get out of that mindset and just focus on just simply being present in the moment and doing things that you love purely for the joy of it, and not expect anything in return or expect bad things to happen. You know what I mean? So that's what this is saying. It's like, I have so much to do. You have so much responsibility on your plate here with the second house. But it's like, the true statement is, I am playful. It's like, at the end of the day, like, you have to feed that side of yourself as well. Like, let yourself play, let yourself have fun, let yourself do the things that you want to do, like, just for the joy of it. Or, even when it comes to relationships, just let yourself, um, you know, be a part of it without it, worrying about how this is going to affect you financially. Just give to it just for the pleasure of doing so and not worrying what's going to happen. Okay, so let's get into your tarot cards and get a little deeper. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, my goodness. I was not expecting this type of layout. Let me say that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, first of all, this is the vice versa tarot, in case you're wondering like why you can't really see any of these people. These cards are reversible, I guess. So you can see on the other side, you can actually see these people. But this is how the cards came out. They all came out reversed. You can't even see these people. It's like they all have their back to each other. And I mean, wow. I mean, with this Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of seeing a love triangle situation here. So yeah. And with all of these people having their backs turned, this is definitely a situation where not everyone involved is aware of the circumstances or the feelings that, one person might have for someone else. Because with this Ace of Cups, like coming out like this, You can see like the other side is in the daytime. But coming out like this is somebody who is loving someone in the dark. And so that could go two different ways, right? Either you have hidden feelings for someone, um, or you could actually be involved with someone and it's kind of happening on the down low. Um, yeah, or this could be like mutual kind of like feelings for another person where you both kind of feel it, but nothing's really happened. Just take it however it applies to your situation. But what I'm getting at is there are definitely some feelings that either one person or another person, could be both, have for each other that they feel like has to be on the down low because it could be married to another person. Especially because we have this King of Pentacles, there he is, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So that is a fully fledged couple right there. They're counterparts. And then we have this Queen of Wands. So she's kind of like the odd person out here. So there definitely is like an established couple here. And then there's another woman here. But yeah, with this Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, it's like you have these hidden feelings for each other, but that's not what you want, like, obviously, right? At the end of all this, it's like you would love to be able to love each other in the daylight. Like you would love to be able to like do that in broad daylight, in public. This is not something you want to have to hide from the world. Eventually I think you guys would like to be together in the open, but right now it's just not possible because clearly someone is, together with someone else. So I can see how that would be a little bit of a dilemma here. But, so, wow. Yeah, this is all coming together now for me. This makes a lot more sense with this situation because with the second house, like I said, assets, finances, right? That kind of plays a big role in a marriage. And I'm seeing that these people could be married or pretty much married. So, yeah. So that could be like a big reason why like this love hasn't progressed is just because like it would shake things up a lot like in that area. This isn't that simple to where you can just like break up and be with someone else. No, like there's a lot more at stake here. And so that's playing a big role here. But yeah, we have this card, life-changing epiphany or experience. So yeah, I mean, if you guys did move forward with this, it would be a life-changing experience for you, right? Because there would be a lot to sort out in this area of your life. So what this is saying basically is it's like you can still have feelings for this person. You can still, give to this connection. But, I think it'll be a lot easier for you if you just give to it without any expectations of like what's going to come of this connection. Like what's going to happen. Because all that's doing right now is just putting you in this fear-based mindset where you're just kind of like freaking out because you're just worrying about like how this would impact your finances and your assets and your living situation and all of that good stuff. It's really not helping you. So with this tangerine card, it's like I have so much to do. And then on the other side, it says I am playful. You're being encouraged to take a lighthearted approach to this situation and just have fun with it, because at the end of the day, there's really not much you can do. I mean, you can do everything that you can on your part, right? But it's like, are they going to do the same? And I think that's what you're worried about. So instead of like being worried about like what they're going to do, I think that's just on them. That's going to come in their own time. To really make things easier on yourself, you just got to enjoy this connection for what it is, and just, yeah, just be take a lighthearted approach, and just and not get yourself all like worked up over like what's gonna come of this. Um, I mean, not that not I'm not saying nothing's gonna happen, because we do have this life changing experience card. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, but it's like you kind of have to go with the flow a little bit more. It's like you're in this like mode, like where you're being too controlling of the outcome. It's like you need to know like what's gonna happen, and it's definitely coming from like a fear-based mindset. It's because you want to be prepared, right? You want to know how to handle these this second house like stuff, like when that time comes along. But that's not something you need to worry about right now. I think right now you just need to enjoy this connection for what it is, and kind of let things play out the way that they're meant to. Because it's like you're putting a damper on this connection. That's all that's really happening right now. And I don't feel like things are going to be able to go anywhere or get off the ground if you kind of keep bringing that heavy energy into it, right? So just kind of go with the flow. Like this says, give to it without any expectations. And because remember why you're dealing with this person at the end of the day. It's because you love them. It's because you enjoy their company. It doesn't have to be this serious, not right now, about like, what are you going to do for me? What's going to happen? And, all of these things, it's like, it's not helping. It's just not. And, some things you have to accept that they're out of your control. And it is what it is. I mean, things are going to happen the way that they're meant to. So you might as well just go with the flow and go along for the ride, and just enjoy the connection that you do share without expecting certain things to come out of it. Because if it's meant to be, it will be. And at the end of the day, it's up to you, like whether you want to give to this or not. And it looks like you do. So, keep doing that. But yeah, it's just like you get too caught up on like what's going to happen or how is this going to end up. And, I don't know. It's just not the time. That's what it looks like. It's just not the time for that right now. You just need to focus more on like your actual connection with this person and growing that. It's like, because it's like you're loving someone in the dark, like I said. It's like if you're going to get to this place where you can love each other in the light, it's like you got to work on like that actual connection first before you start worrying about the material things in your life. That comes after. So yeah, you got to get out of that fear-based mindset and just enjoy the connection for what it is. Yeah, just build on that. That's all you're really being encouraged to focus on right now, is just your connection with this person, and then what's meant to be will be. I think there's a lot in this equation that's out of your control. So there's no point in trying to like harp on that. Not right now. It's just not the time. But basically, I do see this changing for you. This connection is going to grow. And that's your advice, is to just focus on that, like your pure love, and just enjoying each other's company. And stop like having all these expectations. Yeah, you're gonna be just fine. But that's what I see like leveling up for you, I guess, is your connection with this person. And basically this is saying to just stop worrying about everything outside of that. Okay? Because that's not going to help you with this person and your connection. You got to focus on like the actual love and companionship that you guys share. And then, what's going to happen is going to happen. But yeah, so that's what I see for you, group 4. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.